So good morning, it's the 18th and I just wanted to say welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry I haven't posted for a while. It's been a really hectic couple of weeks, to be honest, and quite overwhelming as well. It's been like the move back to my flat. Obviously I'm at my boyfriend's now because I came back for like a few days before I have to go again. It's just been awful. I tried to get a video out there for you before I actually went to my flat, and it was about my anxieties about going back. Insert the clip here. I'm having one of those days, like, I can't be positive all the time, and on my channel I just want to be real with you because I feel like that's a way of showing that in the future, like, recovery is a process and not every day is filled with positivity and yay, I can do this. It's bloody hard. Basically, it's the 8th of January, I've been up since like 6:30 this morning. Decided to just get out of bed and start revising. Got myself a cup of coffee, had my breakfast, and then I've been basically sat at the desk all day because I've got a 2,000 word essay that needs submitted on the 11th, and then I've got a 2-hour exam coming up which I've got less than 2 weeks to revise for, so I'm feeling a bit panicked and I'm trying to get that all done. But on top of that, like all my uni work and stuff, I'm trying to recover from this goddamn illness. And to be honest, today I'm just feeling exhausted, mentally and physically, just completely exhausted. Got a few family things that have rattled my cage yet again, what a surprise. But yeah, that's basically it. And I just wanted to come on here and say how anxious I'm starting to feel. And this is because I've been living with my boyfriend since lockdown. The second lockdown, which was like last October, and we're now like mid-January, and I'm going to be living on my own once again next week. I've got to go back to uni, and I feel sick to my stomach every time I think about it. Like, I'm so anxious. I'm anxious that I'm going to lose any progress that I've made whilst I'm here in relation to my eating disorder. I'm upset and stressed that I'm not going to have someone there for me. Like, I'm just going to be alone, living in the same 4 walls every day. I'm not going to have anyone to cuddle at night. I'm not going to have anyone to wake up to. I'm not going to have anyone to sit and have a chat with over a cup of coffee. I'm literally just going to be confined to my 4 walls because of this lockdown. And I am nervous, and I've got to then try and find the courage to get up and eat what I need to eat in relation to my meal plan, and I've got to do that all on my own, whilst my brain is basically screaming. Like, I'm not joking at the moment, it just screams at me to do the opposite and not do it. Like, last night I went to bed and I realised I was feeling so exhausted, my body was feeling so exhausted, and I decided to be really brave and just tell my partner how I was feeling. And like, without hesitation, he went straight into the snack drawer, got me a snack, chose it for me, so thank God I didn't have my brain going crazy, because he just chose it straight away without hesitation. Bam, you're having this, there's no discussion, and you know what, I just thought, do it. I've just got to do it. He's telling me I'm doing it, he's reassuring me it's the right thing, and so I ate it, even though it wasn't a planned snack, wasn't part of my meal plan, and it was something that was completely new for me. I ate it, didn't complain about it, didn't overanalyze it, which was a huge win for me. But then I just thought to myself, if I was in my flat feeling like that, would I be able to find it within me to go against the anorexia? Because I'm constantly needing reassurance from like an outsider's view. Like, I need someone to tell me, you know what, Beth, you haven't portioned yourself enough, get more food. So yeah, they were my anxieties, and then I tried to film again, but I was just getting, as the days went on, I was getting more and more overwhelmed, crying a lot, didn't like being on my own, was struggling with forcing myself to eat on my own, and basically I didn't get to film what I wanted to, so I was upset with myself. But then on top of that, I had so much revision to do because I've got a 2-hour exam on Wednesday this week, so I thought I'd film now and try and get a video out there because I really want to, and I enjoy doing it and I want to just get back into it. Yeah, it's just been really hectic, so I'll insert a few of the clips from when I tried to film about how I was feeling when I was at the flat. Yeah. Morning. So now it's the 13th of January. I got back to my flat yesterday and I've just been having a really hard time, like feeling really lonely, really down, really anxious about the change. It's 5:20. I just can't sleep any longer, so I'm just gonna get up and like sit there in my bed and game a little bit, watch some TV and make a cup of coffee. But yeah, just having a really hard time like settling back in and stuff. So it's like literally 7:30. I've just been revising for a bit, and I played on my SP for an hour. I'm literally so tired, I'm considering going back to bed. Like, why am I starting the day like this? Why? It's just really frustrating because I want to feel like refreshed and like I've slept a lot, and I haven't, so I'm just feeling knackered and finding it hard to get stuff done. But I've literally like made a schedule for today, so I'm hoping that helps keep me on track and stuff. We'll see. I hope I just feel better as the day goes on. Might go back to bed though, because I'm literally so tired. I'm just sat here like need to go to sleep. So it's Thursday, the 14th of January, and I'm back at my flat, and I have been since Tuesday. I'm not liking it at all. I'm hating every second of it, and I'm just finding it really difficult. But I just wanted to come on here and say it's okay to ask for help, and I've asked for so much help right now, and I'm finally being given it. So I've got support systems from uni. I've got a key thought support worker who seems amazing, and I had my first session with him yesterday. But the main thing is I've asked for help with a dietitian. Now, I really didn't want to do this. Wasn't sure whether it was going to be worth it or not. But then I look at the state that I got myself into, and I think nothing could be worse than that right now. So I sought help from a dietitian, and I now have a meal plan that has been created by a professional. I've been put on the correct things like thiamine, vitamin B1, to help my body in the refeeding process to prevent refeeding syndrome when I start to increase my calories, so I feel less anxious health-wise. And I've just got such a busy day. I've got to go and collect my placement ID badge, and I've also got to get the few extra bits from my meal plan. So I need to get some Arrivitas or some form of cracker. I need to get some full fat yogurts, yes, full fat, and I also need to get some cornflakes. And then hopefully I can start my meal plan as soon as possible and just be strong enough to try and do it on my own, because I've got to do it on my own. Because I've got no choice. I'm in my flat on my own. There is no choice. I've got an upcoming exam, so I felt really unproductive today because I've done nothing, so I'm just going to blitz it when I get back in, but I'm not going to be in till late. I've got to get the bus to the hospital to get my ID, and it's just going to be such a busy day. I thought maybe I'll take you along with me, and it makes me feel less lonely. And yeah, we can touch on a few things along the way, but yeah, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, and the reason being is because I've just been trying to get to grips with a lot of changes going on in my life, and I've not been dealing well with them at all. Yeah, so that's the plan for today, and I'll just take you along with me. And I've also got an exam next week, so hence the reason why it's been really hard to post, and obviously with all these appointments and things up in the air and some things that are being discussed that I'm really hesitant to accept. It's just been a really long, hard week, so fingers crossed we'll get through it. So yeah, that's what was happening. I was really anxious, really upset. I had so many appointments. I had support from uni. I've had a private dietitian appointment with a specialist eating disorder dietitian, but it's really expensive, so I'm not going to be able to continue with it. But at least I have a baseline plan which I know I need to follow and increase from. I had occupational health call, but luckily I was past fit for placement, so I start placement a week today, which is really exciting, and it's something that's like motivating me to keep going and keep pushing, because I've got a duty of care at the end of the day, and I've got to be well in order to take care of other people. But basically, like, I've had multiple meltdowns, like after the week I had like last week, with how difficult it was, how many appointments I had, how many things were going on, things that was said that I wasn't entirely happy with, and like there was things said in my GP appointments that I wasn't happy about, that I can't accept yet, and I haven't accepted it yet. And it might be something I talk about in a future video, but I literally, I hear it and I can't really process it at all, so it's not something I'm ready to talk about with anyone, including my family, including my partner. Just not ready for that. I'm still trying to take it in at the moment, so that's really difficult, because obviously I'm keeping that to myself, and it's hard. It's just been a horrible week, so by the time I got here, like, I was just so overwhelmed that I didn't really know any other response other than to like cry. I cried multiple times up until like Saturday evening, to be honest, so it kind of ruined the weekend for us a little bit. And I had revision to do on top of it, so it was actually one point where I was crying and revising at the same time, which was really awful, because like when I get in that state I can't like verbalise what's wrong with me, and instead I just cry and cry and cry. And it's like, well, what do people do to support me? Like, I'm sorry, but this is just my reality at the moment. I thought I'd share that maybe other people are struggling like I am, where you're just so overwhelmed you can't even verbalise what's going on, because I just couldn't process the week that I'd had. And by the time I'd got back here and it was like in my safe zone, I just let it all out, and that's basically what happened and how it came about. And I'm really anxious about going back again. I'm anxious about my exam. I'm anxious about starting placement. It's a new routine. I've got to get a new food routine in. They're long 12-hour shifts. I'm just very, very anxious about it all. And on top of that, I still got appointments going on in the background, so my head is just ready to explode. But I just thought if I share that, and I just be real, like, I can't be positive all the time, and recovery isn't linear, but I am trying. Do you know what I mean? I'm reaching out for the support. I'm going back under the community mental health team, and you know what, reaching out for support, it's something to be proud of. It's not something to be ashamed of, because the more help you get, the quicker you're gonna get better. But with that aside, like, there's still things I'm finding enjoyment in, Pokemon being one. I'm not even ashamed. I'm like 23 and I'm sitting here playing it for like an hour and a half this morning. I still enjoy my 1,000-piece jigsaws, like, and then I think like I hate on myself because I feel like I'm different to other people that are like my age. Like, I like different things relax me, I react in different ways, and like I guarantee no one else I'm on my course with is like me, and that makes me hate myself a little bit. And I do find it really hard to fit in. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but I find it really hard to fit in anywhere. But this is me, and I need to accept that this is me, and if I enjoy those things, I should continue to do the things that are still bringing me enjoyment at the end of the day. And I should be proud of myself for still managing to revise and do my best by me and my degree, despite everything that's been going on. So I could give myself a pat on the back. It's just been hard, and it's been really hard for my partner, and I hate it that I'm like that sometimes. I just want to find a way of coping better, and I hope as the weeks go on I do. and that I adjust to all the change going on, because I'm finding it really hard to adapt to all of the change and constant change. And it's like in my brain I'm like, I literally just like want to scream all the time, and it's really hard. And I think that comes out in the eating disorder a lot, because I just use that as like a coping mechanism sort of thing, and I just find it really hard. But yeah, we came up, me and a dietitian, with a good plan with the foods that I like, textures that I like, tastes that I like, so I'm not going to be forced to eat stuff I don't want or don't like. And yeah, I'm sorry that this has been like just a rambly update sort of video, and I'm sorry that I can't be positive all the time, but this is my current reality and it's hard, and I don't want to be this person that portrays positivity 24/7. I definitely don't. I just keep it real, and if I keep it real, then maybe you can see that one day it does get better, and that reaching out for support is the right thing to do. And yeah, and things will get better. But like, I'm not a bucket full of positivity right now, and I've just got to get the stressful stuff over and done with and out of the way, and do my best to be my best, and keep doing the things I enjoy, and so should you. If you're having a bad day, it's okay. You've gotten through 100%, literally 100% of your worst days. It's over, so you can continue to go. And I read this quote the other day, and it was like, someone said, I'm tired of being in the storm, and the response was, storms get tired eventually too, so they won't last forever. And yeah, that's basically been it for me, and thank you for watching this video, and I can't wait to start posting regularly again, whether it's like updates or just random food videos or whatever, or maybe show you my new meal plan. I don't know, we'll see. But thank you for watching, and take care, and remember, you are stronger than you think. And I've forgotten the other two things I said. See, this is what happens when I randomly pull the camera out. You are braver than you think, you are stronger than you think, and you've got this. There you go, I knew it would come back to me. Yeah, and if you'd like to follow my journey, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.